So quinoa is simple to do. I boil some eggs. So Michael doesn't know what I'm doing with my eggs. To boil the eggs, you need approximately 5 minutes. You have a firm
Let me cook the eggs? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, you don't know about the vinegar.
Oh, the special. Yeah, that's what we got in the discussion.
Yes.
Okay.
So the best way
I learned something else. Every time you come, I learn something new. So now I get to
the
learn about
idea. You know, I want to teach people.
That's the thing is that when you really have a passion for something, you want to learn it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
And when you
because
have
that day I went to school.
But you know what? You're different than chefs.
Why?
Because a lot of the chefs that I've been around, they're very impatient, you know, because they're back there, they're getting barked orders, they got to get it done, you know, so they're very intense people.
Yeah.
You know? And when they're done, they typically don't want to be bought. You know what I love about you?
Mm-hmm.
That you're willing to share.
Yes.
And that you dumb it down for people like me.
Yeah, no, but the idea,
you know?
I want to make yourself easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I learn, sometimes I really, my life, you know, is crazy, is restaurant, so I don't want to spend a lot of time, even though I love cook, I don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, because I have so many things, you see?
It won't boil over.
Yeah, no, don't worry. So...
That's what the last person said, that turned it on and just boiled over.
Really? No,
don't worry.
The situation is when you don't want the things boiling over. You know, the secret is actually it's not a secret. It's logic. Always you need a half portion like of water, and you have a pot, and you put just the half. If you want to cook some like 2 cups of quinoa, and you take a large pot. You never put more than a half. So when they start to boil like this, I don't want to overcook and I don't want to cook so fast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn down, and I want to cook slowly that because it's 15 minutes. So maybe slowly it's going to be easy and you have the perfect taste.
Okay.
You know? So come back to the
eggs in the vinegar.
Yes. So
what is the purpose of the eggs boiling in vinegar water?
Because the vinegar, you know, they how can I say? I cannot explain exactly. No, I explained for you already.
She explained to me, so I'm saying this for everybody else because this is something I had no idea, and I love soft-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
You know?
Poached. Do you like poached?
I mean, poached, soft-boiled,
I love
anything.
poached.
Yeah. So.
But it's hard to do, no? Poached. So, it's the best way. Sometimes you prepare at home and they start to spread.
They separate.
And
so by putting
and
just
you say,
a little bit...
what they did wrong, you know, because it's ugly. You want to eat something like you have in the restaurant or nice hotels. You know the perfect poached that you can open. So the secret is the poached.
The poached.
So, the secret is the vinegar, because the vinegar in water and you put the egg, they keep the yolk together. I
know, I witnessed it. I mean, it's...
Even though if you crash, you know, how do you call?
The shell.
The shell. Even though if the shell crash, if you don't use a vinegar, the goes away, you know, and make a huge
mess.
But you saw today.
Yeah.
Crash the shell, but
it didn't leak.
The eggs is still together.
It's really.
It's just like for 2 eggs.
And so you don't need to put a gallon.
No, definitely
it's just,
no.
Like 2 tablespoons.
It's like a 1 spoon. For this quantity, you know, it's just a small pot.
And then just enough water to cover it. And
just to cover that is a small pot and put a tablespoon of vinegar, and that's it. And you can use all kinds of vinegar. White, red, rice.
I say use the inexpensive one if it really doesn't matter, just to boil your eggs.
Yeah, it's not so expensive. So, in this recipe
I need to change myself, I guess, to the frugal gourmet.
Frugal gourmet, I like it. So, I'm going to prepare now. Quinoa is cooking right now, you know, in low temperature. So maybe a little bit more. And I'm going to prepare broccolino with garlic.
Broccolini.
Broccolini. Okay.
Broccolini.
I'm going to prepare a broccolini with a garlic. Okay. So everything in
I
low
like
temperature. Yeah, me too. Me too. But keep this.
You want to leave it on?
Yeah, I still want to leave this.
Okay.
Just let me.
So now we got the quinoa going, and now you're going to take the eggs and...
No, the eggs is for the last one, you know?
Okay, so now you make it the broccolini.
The broccolini, exactly.
Okay.
I
So now we're
really,
having
you know, I
broccoli.
like broccoli, but broccoli, the American broccoli, normally is good for a cream and something. But when you want to taste something, I like
love
it.
broccoli.
I love broccolini, and never overcook.
Cook it. You gotta have it a little al dente.
It's just al dente, it's fantastic. But I want to put the garlic. In this case, I want to cut the garlic. I'm not gonna smash so much, just to take out the skin, because I want to keep a little shape of the garlic. And I'm going to put
There's nothing more I hate than when my garlic loses its shape.
no, it depends. You serious? You joke with me? You make me confused. You know why I talk this? No, really, because in some kind of
I'm
dish.
just gonna let you run with it.
Because
Just let her go.
because
It's gonna be a good explanation.
yeah, no, but look, sometimes it changes the flavor, the way that you cut the garlic.
Were you eating garlic?
No, I didn't. Yeah. So in this case, I'm gonna just this guy.
I'll
is
pay for that one.
definitely. Okay, so I want the garlic like this, you know, because I want to feel the garlic like crispy. Okay? And
So you're not mixing it, you're just slicing it.
yeah, I'm gonna slice it. I don't want to mash the
Okay.
garlic.
And what do you-
Michael, I want a little butter.
A little butter?
Yes.
Melted or?
No, I'm gonna melt the butter.
Okay, I didn't know if
Okay.
you wanted it. What do you want?
I want 2 tablespoons of the butter. Let this my quinoa. I know one here.
There you go.
It's almost done. You see, it's unbelievable. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna pick up this garlic with the olive oil. First of all, okay. When you talk about olive oil, you always heat the pan first, and after you put the olive oil. You don't want to burn the olive oil, so always you heat the pan, put the olive oil, and you want to
That's good too.
No, definitely. So when do you want something crispy, like onions or garlic, you always put a little
I
bit
love
of...
learning. Do you know that?
I figured it out.
I really do. I mean, it's, you know why? Because you're easy to listen to.
Uh-huh.
Because you're passionate about it.
Yeah, and I tell you the truth.
Well,
You know, and so if you want to give a flavor for garlic and onions, a little touch, a little crisp, you put butter with olive oil, and you're gonna get this. You see? So now you can feel that it's hot.
and it's really important how the temperature of your oil, right?
Yeah, but in this case, it's just a little bit.
Right,
like
but
one
I'm
or
telling you,
two.
when you're making things like deep frying, like the other night,
Yeah.
we didn't really elaborate on
When
that.
you
But
fry,
that's
it's
really important, because if not, it soaks up all the grease, right? And then it's
exactly.
real
And
heavy.
the important thing, if you put something, you have to imagine this. Everything's about chemistry, physics, you know. If you put something very hot, like oil, and you wanna put a full plate of frozen fries or something, this is gonna go down the temperature. So, and sometimes you look the pan and wait, and
and
the
they just
fries
soak
are
up
so...
with oil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they start to cook and they
Those
go
are the, you know
down.
when those fries are really good?
I know, but
11 o'clock the next day after you've had too much to drink,
Okay.
or the night at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when you've been out dancing all night, and you all of a sudden get a little hungry.
Okay. Okay.
And then you really
great.
don't even care, do you?
So you say that this is really good for hangover.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
grease and all that just kind of
I
absorbs.
hate that.
It absorbs the alcohol.
So
Okay.
this is. I have a quinoa here. Okay, it's hot. Great, thank you.
How good was that?
Amazing.
That's pretty good.
It's a good sample. So I use olive oil here. Okay, because I'm gonna cut the broccolini.
Look how nice and green that is.
Beautiful. With the blue. So let me take this, the garlic, and I want, oops. See, I love that. It's crispy. Here. Here.
Want me to do that?
Yeah, you can do that, but I'm gonna turn down.
You just want it
because
a little golden brown?
Yeah, but I'm gonna put also the broccolini. And the best way to cut the broccolini is keep this, how do you call this?
Al dente.
No,
Oh, the rubber band.
the rubber band.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep the rubber band. Gonna be easy to cut.
Well, the rubber band is actually very al dente.
Yeah,
And it is.
it's very al dente. So, in this way you take out the rubber dente. If you wanna eat, Michael, you can take, I keep for you. But it's not for me. So, okay, I cut the broccolini.
You don't like broccolini?
Broccolini, I love broccolini.
But does broccolini love you?
What you talking about?
Sometimes you just don't feel real good on it, you know?
You talk about the broccolini or me? Myself?
The broccolini, you know, it makes you sick.
I don't know what he's talking about. But I love
Some
broccolini.
people have a different reaction to
Yeah,
onions, for example.
okay.
You understand what I'm saying now?
I understand. So we're gonna put the broccolini with the garlic together here, beautiful. Okay. And the garlic is the perfect gray, Michael. I really
I did
love
it.
it.
I just was
No,
spot on,
amazing. You are amazing. The other thing
huh? Amazing.
that you forgot about the butter. But anyway, I can do it right now.
All right.
Okay.
So now that the butter's
please try
in
to make
position,
it. Yeah. I'm going to put some salt because salt gonna, make
Sea
a
salt,
liquor.
right?
Sea salt.
do you use any other salt?
No, because I have an allergy of iodine. Iodine, so I always
What did you
use
originally call it? Yodo?
yodo. Is
Yodo.
important, sorry.
Yodo.
A little pepper. Yodo is in Portuguese, sorry.
I love it.
Great, I'm happy.
Hey,
See?
you get to correct me when I'm learning something, cooking.
See?
And now I get to correct you with your English.
Definitely, it's because this is the deal, And I have a free class of English.